Hey everybody, it's a beautiful night here in Simi Valley, California. I'm excited about today's Jumpstart. Today's Jumpstart is mental money trap number 2. Poor people are too myopic about money. And this is from the great book from Myron Golden, From the Trash Man to the Cash Man. Go out and get it. Let's go. Here we go. Another mental money trap that we face is we are too myopic around the subject of money. The word myopic means we only see things that are up close and not things that are down the road. We don't look at tomorrow. We don't look at next week. We don't look at next month. We don't look at 10 years from now. All of our financial planning is around the next 5 minutes. That is a major money trap that keeps people from being financially independent. We only do those things financially that feel good to us right now. We do hardly any long-term planning. I can relate. We don't look down the road to next week, next month, and next year. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 100 years from now, even after we're gone. What kind of legacy will we leave our children? I've been saying that. Have we made the world a better place because we're here? We don't even look at that because we don't think it's important. We don't see it as a crisis. It's not something that has to be handled right now. Right now was 5 years from now, 5 years ago. We just never stopped to think about it. While we may not be able to do anything to solve the crisis we're in right now, we can make our tomorrow better than today. Amen to that. We can do this by preparing better today for tomorrow than we did yesterday for today. I heard a man say once, "You are what you have been becoming." I'll say that again. You are what you have been becoming. That's a powerful statement. You are right now what you have been becoming. You are financially, mentally, spiritually, and physically what you have been becoming. You are the sum total of your past days. Guess what? Your future will be the sum total of your present days, and you will be what you are becoming right now. I'm going to read that again. Your future will be the sum total of your present days, and you will be what you are becoming right now. So let me ask you a question. What are you becoming? Don't be so myopic that you think your whole life exists in the next 5 minutes. Look down the road further than that. Become somebody who plans into the future. This is Myron Golden speaking. I read a book once, we better spend some time preparing for our future because we're going to spend the rest of our lives there. Whew. Think about that for a minute. We better spend some time preparing for our future because we're going to spend the rest of our lives there. In the Bible, Solomon was the wealthiest and wisest man in the world. He said in Proverbs chapter 6, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide or overseer or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest." Solomon said if you don't want to be poor your whole life, you've got to be like the ant. An ant thinks winter all summer, and an ant thinks summer all winter. That's why an ant does so well. He's working constantly. In the wintertime, he's working to get ready for the summertime. He's working because he knows it's not always going to be cold. It's not always going to be as hard as it's not always going to be as hard as it is right now. You may be in the winter of your life right now. Work like you know summer is coming. There's going to come a time when you can bask in the sun. Amen to that. There's going to come a time when you won't be working just to make ends meet. Amen to that. There's going to come a time when you're going to actually have money to enjoy time, and time to enjoy money, and money to enjoy your time. But you've got to be like the ant. You've got to think summer all winter. Just because things are bad right now, don't go through life thinking things are always going to be like they are right now. Amen to that. They're not. At the end of every night, there's a day. At the end of every winter, there's a spring. I've only been here so long, but every single solitary winter I've ever been through has been followed by a spring. Spring is coming. The ant thinks summer all winter, but he doesn't just think summer all winter. He doesn't just think positive when things are negative, but the ant thinks negative when things are positive. In other words, the ant thinks winter all summer. Whew. When it's summertime, the ant doesn't just say, "It's summertime. I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to take my time. I'm just going to hang out. I'm just going to watch TV and play PlayStation. It's summer. Everything is good. We've got plenty of food. We don't have anything to worry about. We're just going to have a good time. Man, I thought that way for way too long. That's not what the ant does. The ant says, okay, it's summertime right now, but winter is coming. I've got to work. Winter is coming. I've got to prepare. Winter is coming. I've got to get ready. Winter is coming. Others will say, why are you working so hard, man? Don't you see the sun shining? Let's go play and hang out. But you can't listen to your summertime friends because winter is coming. You've got to make sure you're ready when the cold weather comes. Ooh, that's so good. Don't be so myopic that you fall into the trap of only seeing today. Today, you've got to learn how to see tomorrow. Today, you've got to learn how to see tomorrow if you want to become wealthy. That's mental money trap number 2 that keeps poor folks from becoming wealthy. I just want to encourage you today. We've got to plan for tomorrow. We've got to be planting seeds. Whoever sows sparingly will reap sparingly. Whoever sows generously will reap generously. But we've got to plant some seeds to see a harvest. And sometimes the harvest doesn't come when we expect it. That's the biggest thing that I've learned over the last 3 months. I could have been ready for this pandemic that came along. I didn't plan. I wasn't like the ant. Are you going to be like the ant? Are you going to do something different so you can be better off tomorrow than you are today? That's my hope and my prayer for all of you and for myself. My goal is that I'm not going to be like I am right now. Winter is coming. Many of you probably think winter is right now, but it's not. Do something today to change your tomorrow. Remember, we walk by faith and not by sight. And remember, Daniel 11:32. For those who love the Lord shall be strong and carry out great exploits. Love it. Have a great day. God bless you.